Hey guys, Steve here. So it's been a while since we do the unique hero tier list. So today we'll review all the heroes in terms of hero builds, arena and Colosseum. I'm gonna split all the heroes into different elements so that you guys could just skip towards your interested hero, and I'll put the timestamp for each hero in the video description. So let's go. The first element we'll go through is the light element. So we'll start off with the future princess. Without a doubt, FP will always be the best hero among all the unique heroes because she is way too good and way too strong. She will always be your first priority hero to max limit break because she can literally help you to clear all the contents in the game. She is a S tier hero in both Arena and Colosseum, and you can see everyone is using her in the top 100. The best shoot for her would be mirror shoot, and the best accessory for her would be Earth Necklace, but you can also go with mirror accessory or Pocket Watch. Moving on to the next is MK99. She is one of the best range hero for current meta, and everyone in the top 100 is using her because she hits really hard. Another reason why she is good is because she has a good party buff, which is the range attack party buff. She is S tier in terms of the Arena and Colosseum, and you can build her differently like Sharpshooter, Mirror Accessory or Earth Necklace depend on your preference. So far I still prefer the crit build on her. Come to the next one, we have Gabriel. Gabriel is also a really good range hero who does decent amount of damage with self-healing sustain. For the Arena, I'll rate her at A tier is because she isn't really as good as the FP or MK, so she should be somewhere around A tier. But she is a S tier unit in terms of the Colosseum, and everyone in the top 100 is using her right now for the current meta. The best accessory for her will be either Mirror Accessory or Ocean Ring. Next one, we have Eugene here. Eugene used to be really good in the Arena back in the days, but now she's somewhere around A tier for the Arena, but it's really hard to use her, especially when there are so many Nari and Future Knight in the Arena. I don't really recommend you guys to build her right now because she's nowhere to be used except for the Arena, and there are so many better melee units like Lynn or Beth who does better than her in most of the content in the game. She is also not good in the Colosseum either, and the best accessory for her will be either Mirror Accessory or Pocket Watch. Next one, we have Lapice here. If you are the new players, do not build the Lapice first because she is same as Eugene, who is only good for PvP and she only works in the light mono team. She is A tier in terms of the PvP if you are building a light mono team around her, but she is not really good in the Colosseum. Unless you are the end game players, otherwise she is not worth to build for early or mid game players because it would take tons of resources to build for her shoots, and her party buff only benefits to a light team. And the best accessory for her will be Mirror Accessory. Next one, we have the Dark Element team, and we will start with the Lilith. You see, this girl always beat me up in the top 100 Arena all the time, and she is like the better and upgrade version of Beth due to her attack buff and armor break. She is S tier in the Arena, but she is not really good for the Colosseum. The best accessory for her will be Mirror Accessory because you want to get her skill regen fast and her skill hits really hard. And the next one, we have Beth. Although Lilith took over her place in the Arena, but she is still a S tier unit for the Arena because she is still pretty strong enough to fight most of the people in the Arena. But just like Lilith, she is also not good in the Colosseum, but she is still pretty strong for overall content in the game. The best accessory for her would be Mirror Accessory. Moving on to the next is Oghma. This guy is really good and he is a S tier in both Arena and Colosseum. He can also fit pretty well in both melee team and range team in the Arena. If you are building the range team for the Arena, he is a must-have unit because he can increase the toughness of your attackers in the team significantly. The best shoot for him would be Minotaur shoot, but you can also go for the Liar Heart shoot, and the best accessory for him would be Black Crown Ring or Ring of Fortress. And for the next one, we have Noxia. She is a S tier in both Arena and Colosseum, and her summon stand is the most annoying part to deal with because it can block you and disturb your auto target attack. She is very strong in the current meta, especially for the range map and also Master Arena, and the best accessory for her would be Mirror Accessory. And the next one will be Arabelle. She does pretty high damage, but on the downside she is kinda squishy, which makes her a glass cannon. Some players also run her with Oghma and Noxia in top 100, and she is about A tier in both Arena and Colosseum, while the best accessory for her would be Mirror Accessory. Moving on to the next is Lupina. I think she got buffed recently, but I still think that she is bad because her attack speed and skill are really slow and easy to dodge. So she should be somewhere around B tier in both Arena and Colosseum. The best accessory for her would be Mirror accessory, but I don't think she is worth to build because she is kinda weak at the moment. And for the next element will be basic. Let's starting off with Nari. Nari is still as usual standing strong as S tier for both Arena and Colosseum. The main reason why she is good is because she can armor break the enemies and this will allow her to hit really hard. While for the best accessory for her will be Sharpshooter, but you can also run her with Mirror accessory. Next one we have Captain Idol Eva. She is a B tier for the Arena, but she is a A tier in the current Colosseum meta. But overall, she is not so good because her damage is pretty low and she is kinda squishy. And the best accessory for her will be Mirror accessory. And for the next one we have Lahn here. Lahn is a B tier for both Arena and Colosseum simply because her attack range is short and her damage is pretty low, but her chain skill can hit pretty hard. Another reason why she isn't that good is because she will take at least 3 skill in order to trigger the chain skill. And the best accessory for her will be Mirror accessory. And for the last basic unit we have here is Future Knight. Future Knight is a really strong hero and she is a S tier for both Arena and Colosseum. The good thing about her is that her body buff gives high skill regen speed which allows you to have a first skill initiation advantage. She also does pretty good damage, but the only downside for her will be squishy. So the best accessory for her will be Mirror accessory. For the next element we have here is Fire, and we will start off with the new hero Lucy. I think Lucy is kinda average or mediocre because the way how she can win in the Arena is by skill and run type. She is around A tier in both Arena and Colosseum, but she is not the hard hitting type of hero like Garam or Nari, and the best accessory for her will be Mirror accessory. For the next one we have Lynn. Lynn is a really strong and powerful S tier unit in the Arena, and you can see literally everyone is using her in the top 100s. She even forced everyone to use the negation card just to counter her. Although she is really strong in the Arena, but she is not so good for the Colosseum. While for the best accessory for her would be Mirror accessory because you want to give her some skill regen speed and some tankiness. Moving on to the next we have Vishuvac. Vishuvac has gotten a few buffs over the last few patches and now she is getting stronger and better. She is somewhere around A tier for the Arena because she is good at catching the range unit like Mayreel, Noxia, Gabriel and others. The reason why I put her in A tier is because Lynn is still better than her, which is why I put her in A tier. For the Colosseum, she is not really good, while for the best accessory for her will be either Sharpshooter or Mirror accessory. Moving on to the next we have Plitvice. Plitvice is still not so good for the Arena and Colosseum simply because of her weapon skill which makes her really hard to trigger the chain skill. She is only good for the PE or storyline because she can heal and sustain herself with her weapon skill. But overall, she is still not so good, so don't waste your resources to build her. And for the next one will be Miya. So far she is still the best healer in the game, although I have her but I don't use her quite often enough except for the Orbital Rift. So if you have FP already, you won't be needing her that much except for the Orbital Rift. Although she is not so good for the Arena, but she is somewhere around A tier for the Colosseum, and the best accessory for her will be Ocean Earring. For the next element we have Earth element, and we will start off with the Mayreel first. Mayreel is a S tier in the Arena and A tier in the Colosseum. She fits really well with all range units because crit body buff is really good especially for the range team. She can hit really hard on her weapon skill and chain skill, but most importantly she can trigger the chain skill faster than anyone else. And the best accessory for her will be Mirror accessory. Next one we have Bari. Bari used to be S tier, but now she's just bad and only B tier for the Arena and A tier for the Colosseum. Her attack speed is very slow, and even though you pair her out with the Mayreel, she's still not good enough to be in top 100s. While for the best accessory for her would be either Pocket Watch, Mirror accessory or Sharpshooter. And the next one we have Tinia. Tinia has been exist for a very long time, but she is still so bad even until now. The main problem for her would be low damage and her attack doesn't penetrate the wall, which makes her losing the advantage of being a ranged unit. Another reason is because it is almost impossible to trigger a chain skill in the Arena, which makes her kinda bad. Although she is a B tier in the arena, but she is an A tier in the Colosseum, and the best accessory for her will be mirror accessory or sharpshooter. And for the next one we have Alef. Alef is some sort of weird hero who is only specifically good against a ranged unit in the range map. He is not really good against the melee hero simply because of his party buff, which is effective against the ranged hero only. He is somewhere around B tier for both arena and Colosseum, and the best accessory for him will be Pocket Watch or mirror accessory. Moving on to the next is Rue. Rue is a very hard hitting and tanky hero who can stand still to man fight the meta hero like FP and Beth. Her attack break debuff is also a good bonus for her to fight against most of the melee heroes. The reason why I don't like her that much is because she has a selfish party buff which only benefit to the Earth team. But overall, she is still pretty good and somewhere around A tier for both arena and Colosseum, and the best accessory for her would be mirror accessory. Moving on to the last element, we have water element, and the first one we will start off with the Marina. Ever since the release of FP, Marina has been getting replaced by her in both arena and Colosseum. But I would still rate her at A tier in both arena and Colosseum, simply because she is still a pretty good tank and she is still pretty strong in certain small melee map. She can be a good alternative melee tank if you don't have Oghma for the Colosseum. While for the best accessory for her will be either Ice Cream Ring or mirror accessory. Next one we have Bianca. Bianca has been started getting some recognition from the people and she is now somewhere around A tier for both arena and Colosseum. She can hit pretty hard and she can lifesteal to sustain herself in both arena and Colosseum. And the best accessory for her will be either Ice Cream Ring, Sharpshooter or mirror accessory. Moving on to the next, we have Garam here. Garam used to be really good in the arena, but after the release of Mayreel, Garam is not so popular anymore due to the element disadvantage. But still, he is still pretty strong to be in A tier for both arena and Colosseum. And the best accessory for him will be either Sharpshooter or mirror accessory. And come to the last one, we have Veronica. Veronica is a skill and run type of hero who can do the decent damage on the chain skill. Some of the people will pair her up with the Future Knight and Oghma in the team, which allow her to be tanky and skill faster to trigger the chain skill. She is somewhere around A tier only if you pair her up with Future Knight and Oghma, otherwise she is not so good for both arena and Colosseum. And the best accessory for her will be mirror accessory. So that's all for today's video. Hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoyed the videos, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!